The all-new Jurassic World show Chaos Theory is coming to Netflix this Friday, on May 24th, and to get you prepared to return to the animated world of Jurassic, here is a recap of everything that happened in Jurassic World Camp Cretaceous. From the very first season all the way through to the hidden adventure, in this video we'll be revisiting the adventures of Darius and his fellow campers and seeing what we might have missed as we get ready to watch the new sequel series. We are also going to be joined with Dave from the Cretaceous Campcast, who will help us run through the seasons. Welcome back to Jurassic Outpost. Here is the full Camp Cretaceous series recap.
Welcome to Camp Cretaceous.
After beating a Jurassic World video game, dinosaur fanatic Darius Bowman is invited to visit Camp Cretaceous, an exclusive dinosaur-themed adventure camp on Isla Nublar. Once there, Darius meets the other campers who were also chosen for the once-in-a-lifetime experience. However, when the dinosaurs break free from their habitats in the aftermath of the Indominus Rex disaster, the campers become stranded and are forced to venture across the island on their own in the hopes of finding a way out alive. The first season of the show introduces us to the main characters. Darius Bowman acts as the leader of the group. Ben Pincus is a sensitive and shy camper who takes care of an ankylosaurus that he names Bumpy. Yasmina Fadula is the most athletically assured of the campers. Brooklyn, a pink-haired influencer infamous for her unboxing and investigation videos. Kenji Kon, the self-appointed VIP camper whose father was an investor in Jurassic World. And Sammy Gutierrez, an enthusiastic ranch-raised camper with a dark secret, but more on that later. Their survival across the island hinges on the group's ability to work together as a team, but betrayal in their own group hinders this plan. After being caught swabbing DNA samples from one of the park's dinosaurs, Sammy reveals that her family were blackmailed by a company called Mantah Corp. The mysterious company have been monitoring the island in the hopes of catching up with InGen, and during the first season, Sammy successfully delivers them DNA taken from the Sinoceratops. This DNA sample is taken away by drone. Despite the conflict among the campers, survival is still the goal, and the campers work together to establish a mission. Use the monorail to get to the harbor, ideally with enough time to catch any remaining ferries leaving the island. After visiting various parts of the island, including the Mosasaurus Arena and the River Adventure, the campers eventually make it to the monorail, but are attacked by flying reptiles, which ultimately leaves Ben's fate as a cliffhanger. The campers eventually do make it to the harbor, but unfortunately the ferries have all left, leaving the group stranded and alone at a now abandoned Jurassic World. Alright, I'm gonna hand over to Dave to take it from here.
The second season sees the campers utilizing what they can from the now abandoned Jurassic World Park to survive and escape. After heading to Main Street, they gather useful items like walkie-talkies and locate a distress beacon, which they activate. But the feeling of hope doesn't last for long when the now escaped Tyrannosaurus Rex appears and tries to attack. Working together, the team overcome the dinosaur and head back to the jungles and towards Camp Cretaceous, or what's left of it. The campers rebuild what they can from the remains of the camp, forming a treehouse, while Brooklyn, Sammy, and Yasmina team up to investigate some of the strange noises and other bizarre happenings on the island. In an episode focusing solely on Ben, we see how he, along with his ankylosaurus friend Bumpy, were able to survive on the island by themselves, forming makeshift shelter, foraging for food, while discovering how to interact with the dangerous environment and the wildlife on Isla Nublar. Meanwhile, Mitch and Tiff, a pair of self-proclaimed eco-tourists, arrive on the island along with their security guard Hap. What at first appears to be a rescue relating to the emergency beacon the campers activated suddenly turns into another fight for survival against selfish, disgruntled trophy hunters. Ben, who the campers all believe to have died, appears with a now fully grown Bumpy, and having just taken on Toro the Carnotaurus, Ben helps save the group from Mitch and Tiff, and later on, Hap sacrifices himself to save the kids, while the Baryonyx trio, Chaos, Grim, and Limbo, happily devour the security guard. The campers reactivate the power on the island and launch a plan to thwart the hunting couple. The season ends with the campers reuniting, stronger and more accomplished after ousting Mitch and Tiff into the jaws of the animals they sought to hunt. As the credits begin to roll, we realize their actions may have unexpected consequences, as another of Dr. Wu's secret projects awakens. Season 3. We return to the island to find our campers making their first escape attempt, without much luck. Defeated but not giving up, the group explores the island for supplies, heading to a lookout point. However, after discovering a nest, the group are quickly attacked by Jurassic World's Dimorphodons and have to fight to escape. But that isn't the only creature on the island out to get them. The mysterious E750 that we see escaping from its cryogenic chamber is revealed to be the Scorpius Rex, Dr. Wu's first hybrid project that devolved into an unstable disaster. Video logs reveal that Dr. Wu had the specimen frozen, but the rebooting of Jurassic World's power by the campers at the end of the last season and subsequent wire destruction by the compies led to the creature's unintended awakening. This season welcomes new dinosaurs. Monolophosaurus and Uranosaurus cause trouble for the campers, who visit a number of new locations on the island, including Kenji's father's penthouse, located in a high-rise somewhere on the island. The season comes to a head when the Scorpius Rex attacks the campers during a severe thunderstorm. Sammy is poisoned by the quills from the Scorpius, and Yaz uses her athletic skills to race across the island and find an antidote. The group work together to survive the attack, before it's revealed that there are actually 2 Scorpius Rexes, doubling the danger. Despite this, the campers, retreading on some locations from the original Jurassic Park, manage to escape, save Sammy, rescue Brooklyn from the hands of Dr. Wu and his mercenaries, who return to the island for Dr. Wu's laptop, and escape the island, this time setting sail on Mitch and Tiff's now repaired boat, leaving the dangers of the islands behind them. In the 4th season, having seemingly escaped the dinosaurs of Isla Nublar, the campers' escape is rudely interrupted by an onboard guest, the shark from Jaws, as well as a very large marine reptile. The campers awake from this disaster on the shores of a new island? After exploring a while, they discover the island is made up of a series of biomes, housing jungles, deserts, swamps, and ice vistas. Various prehistoric creatures roam here: a Smilodon, a Tyrannosaurus Rex family poached from Isla Sorna, and a Spinosaurus. We are introduced to character Dr. May Turner, a scientist working for Mantah Corp, studying dinosaur behavior on the island. Their suspicions of the company are quickly realized when it's clear that Mantah Corp are altering dinosaur behavior by integrating sophisticated new technology. Nedry-inspired Cash is running the show on the island, and once he learns of the kids' arrival and awareness of Mantah Corp's plans, decides to set his aggressive Brad robots on them. Sammy recognizes Cash as the person who blackmailed her family, before Darius discovers the extent to which Mantah Corp are willing to go for control, brutally puppeteering vulnerable and innocent prehistoric creatures via mind control for entertainment and money. More dinosaur hybrids join this season's run, and we also meet Kenji's father, Daniel Kahn, who is revealed to be the CEO of Mantah Corp. The 5th and final season of Jurassic World Camp Cretaceous sees Kenji reunited with his father and aiding in Mantah Corp dealings. While initially believing that Daniel was innocent or obliviously unaware of Cash's behavior on the island, the group begin to realize Kenji's father's ultimate goal: pleasing his investors with dinosaur fights, specifically ones where humans are controlling the dinosaurs. Kenji's relationship with his father and blindness to the reality around him causes tensions among the campers, and the season reveals to us that Biosyn's Louis Dodgson is heading to the island to secure a deal with Daniel Kahn and Mantah Corp. The plan is to sell the dinosaur mind control devices to Biosyn, but not before the campers intervene and stop the sale. In a climactic showdown, Kenji's loyalty ultimately resides with his friends, realizing his father's bad intentions. The campers bond as the Nublar 6 family are solidified, and Kenji and Brooklyn and Sammy and Yaz realize their true feelings for each other. Thanks to the help from Darius's older brother and Dave and Roxy, the campers are finally rescued and reach the mainland, joyfully reunited with their families. We time jump to a couple of years later. Slightly grown, Darius is presenting before a crowded auditorium. We skip to a video call the Nublar 6 are having. Brooklyn teases her investigation into the incident at Lockwood Manor before Darius sees a Brachiosaurus outside his window. The dinosaurs have reached the mainland. Hidden Adventure. Set in the midst of the campers' escapades on Isla Nublar, Hidden Adventure features tons of Jurassic franchise Easter eggs and offers viewers a variety of paths to take, including a convenient way to retcon seasons 4 and 5 if you weren't a fan. The Green Path introduces the eccentric Hal Brimford, a park designer whose Malcolm-esque beliefs have led him to construct a doomsday bunker somewhere on the island. Making the right choices leads the group to Brimford's bunker and a much-needed respite from the rest of the island's inhabitants. The campers encounter a Tarbosaurus as they work to solve the puzzles and survive the quirky Jurassic rides and attractions inside the hidden adventure. While the story is not fully set in stone and allows viewers to participate to choose their own adventure, it presents a great Jurassic World side story that adds to the lore of the construction of the Jurassic World Park, Masrani, and InGen.
Oh, that was a close one. That dino definitely Ceratosaurus.
So what was your favorite moment in Jurassic World Camp Cretaceous? We love the inside look it gave us at the other sides and attractions of the island, the Scorpius Rex, and the amazing character dynamics. As always, be sure to share your thoughts in the comments, and we really hope you enjoyed this recap. Thanks a lot to Dave from the Cretaceous Campcast for helping us run through the seasons. You can check links to the Cretaceous Campcast in the description. Are you ready for Chaos Theory? Let us know in the comments, and thanks for watching this video.